にして、いいわ。少し待ってなさい。すぐに準備するから。
単性にらめっこ強化版。
Alright guys, let's get out of the way. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment if you like. What if you went to a school where tests and grades don't necessarily matter, and what really matters is you challenging people to games and you winning? And many people at the school are liars, so be careful. This anime is called Liar Liar. Shinohara Hiroto has just moved into this academy. In his head he thinks if everyone in this world was ranked, and there's 100 million people, he would probably rank around 90th million. He wouldn't be the top one, but he surely wouldn't be at the bottom. He explains how the world is full of lies, and you never knew who's lying. So he gets in front of everyone to say a speech, and he sounds like the most cockiest guy you'll ever hear.
俺が新しい七つ星の篠原ヒロトだ。これから2年の間、お前らの頭を踏みつけ、トップに君臨し続ける男。それが俺だ。例のお嬢様とやらにも、他の誰にも。
So it makes some people mad, and some people think he's such an asshole, but he says that was all a lie. I'm not really like that. And I really like what the academy is called. It's called Academy Island. That's super original. So he has orientation all on his phone. They say they provide them with the latest technology, so they're rocking with an iPhone 15. They probably have the latest Apple products that are not for sale yet. Also, they recommend playing games with everybody so your stars can go up. And so your goal is to become a 7-star, and the only way to do that is by playing more and more games. So get started. Game on. And now he's very nervous because he doesn't even want to become a 7-star. But before that, he got lost on his way to school, so he stops this girl, and you won't believe it. She looks like every other tsudere you'll ever meet. And lucky for him, he gets to talk to a girl that he thinks is hot. He starts looking at her and he thinks, have I seen her before? Is she an actress or model? So like most main characters, he awkwardly asks her, do you know where Ame Academy is? Just judging by the way she looks, I wouldn't assume that she's this nice. Most of them are very mean and they wouldn't even answer your question. So she shows him how to get to the academy on the map. So she ends up being very friendly and says, you don't have to be so formal, we're the same age and we're in the same class. And she can just tell by looking at his phone. I don't know, I think it's kind of weird that she's so nice. She even laughs at his jokes, which most girls like her don't. And on their phones, they already have a social media app called Stock that's basically Twitter, Instagram, and probably TikTok fused. She also explains that you could take any 1-star if you beat them in a game. But I don't think he was listening. So instead of showing him on the map, she takes him to the entrance of the academy. So she can't go inside the academy with him right now because she has other meetings to do. And when she's walking away and saying goodbye, she unexpectedly gets hit by sprinklers in a comedically large way. And she can't believe that happened. So here's where I think, okay, that's what the characters usually do. She says, you planned this whole time. And she thinks this because 1, he didn't react when she got hit with water. 2, he doesn't know how to use the phone, which is kind of weird. And 3, there's a sign that says, the sprinklers might be broken. So she thinks that he did that on purpose. And because he humiliated her, she says, alright, if the game is what you want, let's get it. And he says, fine, but if I win, you have to hear me out and shut up. She agrees and says, alright, send the request. So because he doesn't really know how to send a request or anything about that, he sends her a blank one. And that gets her really mad, so she chooses to challenge him to a staring contest hard mode. So this isn't like your everyday staring contest. This one is monitored by a drone. So it scans your face and it'll know exactly if you ever change your expression, you're out. So they each get 1 minute to make the other person change their emotion. But he doesn't get the full minute because she has an ability that gets rid of her opponent's time. And he didn't choose a single ability because he doesn't even know how to set it up. So the match begins and he already lost the time. He only had 10 seconds. And now it's on to her turn and she pulls out a sword and attacks him with it, hoping that he gets scared. And it didn't work, but they said that the emotions can change, but judging from his eyeballs, he went from stone-faced to being scared about the people around him, so I think he lost. Unfortunately for her, even though it's her turn, the sprinklers still get her wet, and now she's very mad. Because she has a meeting after that, and that was her second pair of clothes that are wet. And because you can see through her shirt, now she's very embarrassed and she loses the game. So he ended up winning and he gets a star from her. And because he won, he is sent to the principal's office. So now he's in trouble because he beat the only 7-star on the island and she has the top grades of the school. And she has never lost a game, 0 losses. And that's not the only problem. She's also the daughter of the founder of this academy. And her grandfather is very protective of the name, so they might threaten him. I don't know if it'll lead to killing him or just torturing him or something of those lines. And it's even worse because he's basically a no one. She says he's a background character or an NPC. To help with this, they're going to make him a 7-star. Her grandfather will not threaten him if it's someone on the same level as her. And he's very lucky because when he won against her, he stole a special star that there's only about 10 to 50 on this island. And the star has a special ability. It allows him to tell one lie about anything. And he's going to have to use that red star to lie about him being a 7 star. So we find out what his goal is and why he came onto this island. He came to find the girl that he's in love with, or the girl that he cares about the most. So that's how he ended up with the speech that he did at the beginning of this episode. So after giving his big speech, he goes to his dorm, and while he's walking towards the dorm, he gets attacked by the girl that he won against. And she's really hoping that he doesn't tell anyone that she's not the girl that she says she is. She's an imposter. She's been acting like her body double for a whole year. And she's been trying to win every single game that people challenge her to so she wouldn't have to reveal that secret. But she lost to him. And he tells her that she's been acting crazy this whole time for no reason. He truly doesn't know shit about this whole academy or how the phone works. And he reveals to her that he's not a real natty. He's a fake natty. But because he's stupid, he just figured out that if she's a body double, she's not the real daughter of the founder of this school, and so he never had to become a 7 star in the first place. Alright guys, that's the end of this video, and if you're going to watch this anime or you are watching this anime, let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to check out the playlist with all the anime of the season, links in the description below. Peace.